Hey guys, it's Joshy here bringing you my next Sun and Moon theme team. Now just a heads up, this is a bit of a longer video and I have sped all bar the main two battles up, but if you do like the longer videos or not, let me know in the comments and that'd be great. Anyway, here as you can see on the screen is the suggested team and I jumped straight on after I got it. It did take me a little longer because I did want to go back a few gens to get one, and I'll explain that as I get to it. Anyway, into the first battle here, I lead off with my Golosopod. It actually is a shiny which I was breeding to get what I wanted, and I had the egg moves, I was working on the IVs, and just luckily, I think it was within 20 eggs hatched this guy. So I thought, using it, that's mine. So anyway, with the Salazzle matchup, I thought I'm going to just lead off straight away with the Liquidation here. I was aiming for the defense drop if he did swap in with someone, but he swapped in Gyarados here, and I didn't get the defense drop, but he quite walls me very well with all my moves because I carry Sucker Punch, Aqua Jet, Liquidation, and First Impression. So I didn't want to stay in here, and I was afraid by the swap in he was going to try and set up, so I did bring my Beware out. And although it's not a regular thing for me, even though I probably should more often, I actually carry Roar, or a swapping move, but Roar in this case, on Beware. Now I carry Roar, Fling with Iron Ball, Hammer Arm, and Pain Split. Anyway, I roar out and get the Infernape in, and I thought, oh, he probably shouldn't kill me. I'm very high defenses, I'm fluffy, unless he goes for a fire move. And I thought, I don't want to swap, I'm going to go for a Hammer Arm. He gets a crit and an attack raise because of the Power Up Punch. And I miss by the 10% chance miss, and I thought, oh, far out. And here he goes for the close combat. I think I went for Roar because I expected a Power Up Punch again. But unfortunately that's me down here. So that's my first one down. And none of his down, unfortunately. So here I thought I'll bring the Golosopod because I knew he's a very frail Pokemon in general of defenses, and most people won't run any RVs there. And he has a defense drop, and I'm quite high in attack, so I just thought, you know what, I'm going for the Aqua Jet, and yep, it takes him straight out. So that was lucky. He's going to bring the Gyarados back in here, and I did expect another setup. So I did swap in here to a Pokemon I wish I got more chance to use. I don't think I did, which is my Hydreigon. A lot of people, you know, if I generally wanted to run more of an OP set, I could have, but I didn't want to. Here I'm running a Swagger, Psych Up, Crunch, and Acrobatic set with Weakness Policy. I will probably fiddle around with him so often and just try and get a sweep because it'd be fun, but I haven't been lucky enough to get one yet. So anyway, he's still confused here, and in this battle I'm lucky enough he attacks himself in confusion, so I avoid an attack and I'm able to get the Psych Up off. So whatever he pulls out here, as long as it's not a Dragon move, should be fine with me. And yeah, so he hits himself in confusion again, and I'm like, yay! And I think that's almost the only match that they nearly hit themselves in confusion. So I've got a good Psych Up here, but he's going to bring in his Mawile, which is going to be a Mega Mawile here, and I'm like, ugh. Even with the Intimidate I wasn't too afraid, but you know, Mega Mawile is such a endearing Pokemon sometimes, and if you can't get the right play against it, it can really stuff you up. So I thought I'm going to go for the Swagger here because I know she's not too fast, but Swagger misses, and the Play Rough's going to take me down, which is a shame. Excuse me. And so I'm going to bring in my Rhyhorn now. This is the Rhyhorn I went back to Gen 4 to get. I really just wanted to muck around with him, and the reason I went back to Gen 4, I was PokeRadar searching for this guy for ages, took me forever, but I finally got him, and I'll show you the moves soon. Actually it might appear in this battle, so I'll tell you anyway. I wanted to give him Avalanche because he is quite a slow Pokemon, but with higher IVs in defense and an Eviolite, the Avalanche can come in really handy. So I do actually catch a fair few people off guard with that and make a cool difference. So anyway, I'm going to bring the Pyroar in here. I was expecting the Energy Ball, but he goes for the Psychic, and I was like, damn, that's so much more damage than I wanted. And although I am Rivalry, I could be carrying Specs or something, which I've seen people do, and it would have made him a lot stronger and made the Rivalry really worth it. But unfortunately, I carry the Z move, Gracium Z, for Solar Beam, which once again though, in other circumstances has proved to be extremely useful. So it's not too bad that I do that. But yeah, so unfortunately I go down without killing him, but I thought this is a good opportunity here. Now Sharpedo, I run a special attacking Sharpedo here, but the thing is I do run Speed Boost, but instead of the Protect to get the turn raise, I'm using the opportunity like here. I know I can take him out, no fuss, and I'll get the speed raise, because instead of Protect, I really wanted to run something different, which I got the chance to here. And as you'll see here, he's going to bring out his Mega Mawile again. I thought, good, I need this gone. So I was lucky enough here, Destiny Bond straight off, and I thought, good, as long as he's not expecting it or done something to set up with it, and he did, and he went straight for the play rough. Takes me out, but I'm like, yes, thank you Sharpedo, making sure that the Mega Mawile's down as well. And I found even in a few battles that aren't in here, or some that I really lost, the Destiny Bond really came in handy, because it catches a few people off guard, because usually Speed Boost people expect Protect to be ran. So I'm going to bring the Rhydon back in here, and, oh sorry, I do actually here. Let's show you what I mean by I catch people off guard. Now he's obviously going to go for the Earthquake. He's going to be huge power. I'll be surprised if anything else, but I didn't get a chance to see if it was possibly Chick Pouch. And I just cling on the live there at 3 HP, and I'm like, yes! I get to show this off. And I pull off the Avalanche. Now Avalanche power is 60, but if I get hit by the opponent in that turn first, it goes up. And so now it's 120, and there's no way the Diggerby's gonna live that. So that was really awesome. I loved every time I got to show that off, because if anything, people might carry the Ice Punch. So there's nothing to do here. I'm just gonna stay and get hit. I thought maybe he'll set up on me and I'll get a chance to get a Earthquake off, but nah, didn't get the chance. So anyway, I've still got the Golisopod here, so I'm going to bring him back in. And I originally was like, oh, I could go for the Aqua Jet, but I'm not sure how much damage. I mean, it's a very frail Pokemon, so I should have done a fair bit. But I expected him not to be able to take me out without a Z move, so even with a Z move, maybe not. And I have no Pokemon to switch in, so emergency exit won't matter. So anyway, he goes here and hangs on his Focus Slash, but I'm like, I don't know why you really set up, because you know I've got Aqua Jet and other speed moves. So yeah, I'm going to take him out, and that's a 1-0 win there. It was a really fun battle, and we'll get straight into the next one. So this is another battle I found randomly online. Now, it was a pain in the butt sometimes, because it really took a lot of effort to find battles online. But nonetheless, I'm going to lead off with my Hydreigon here. I was hoping to get a good setup at the start and see how much I could do. As I said, in the end I was hoping to try and get a sweep, because I thought it would be pretty cool. You know, I could get a Hydreigon sweep in other ways, but some of them are just a bit, you know, I'd rather get a physical one that's a little bit different and it's not always seen or used. So anyway, he's going to obviously be Mega Lucario, because, you know, what's online battles without Megas? But nonetheless, I get the Swagger off because I'm faster, which I keep surprising myself, because I'm usually not used to the fact that I'm going to outspeed a lot of these Pokemon when with Hydreigon, because, you know him for special attack, but I don't always know him for anything else, and I don't usually use pseudo-legendaries either. So anyway, he goes for Focus Blast, obviously won't miss, because why would you miss when you're versing me? And Hydreigon goes down, and all he got to do was get the Swagger off. So that was a bit unfortunate there, but nonetheless, you got to keep going. So I'm going to bring out Golisopod here, because I wasn't 100% sure what I wanted to do. He gets through the confusion again and gets the Dark Pulse off, and I was like, damn it. But I went for the Liquidation, because I knew I caused the most damage with that. And unfortunately, I don't do too much, bit less than half, but I thought, oh well, I got the defense drop, so this should be good. But I knew I'd get hit down to my emergency exit with the next turn, so I went for the Aqua Jet just to get some damage off, and yes! He hits himself in confusion. I thought, yay, that's not happening enough, but awesome! So nonetheless, that's one of his down, and one of mine down. So it brings out the Chestnut here, and I thought, oh, what's this going to be? You know, Chestnut, I have seen run many different sets. And I thought he'd just attack me first off, so I thought, oh, I'll get a tiny chip of damage with Aqua Jet. But no, he goes for the Leech Seed, and I thought, oh, damn it. And this was a silly play of me in this area. I really should have done something different, and I really should have gone for a swap here, because I didn't think of the fact that Leech Seed's probably going to take me down to my emergency exit after the next turn. But I thought he must attack me now, and he went for the Spikes, and I thought, oh, damn it. Okay, well, I went for the Liquidation here. I was hoping for the defense drop if he's going to keep trying to set things up, but I didn't get it, and the damage was so... I mean, I did get it, sorry, but the damage was so small, I couldn't be bothered staying in, and I thought, okay, this will be a good turn to swap. And I thought that the Leech Seed, I was like, okay, good. So it's going to take me under. I get the free swap this turn, and then we get to start off next turn. But I forgot I carry a Citrus Berry, and out of all times that I eat it, I thought, this is not great timing. Damn it. But anyway, I thought, oh well, swap now because I don't want to waste off Golisopod, and I'm just letting him do whatever he wants here. So I thought he'll set up another round of spikes. So I'll get the Sharpedo in, and then I should be able to, you know, get a decent work off with this. But no, he does Drain Punch straight away, and I thought, of course he does. But I thought, oh well, anyway, I'm going to bring my Pyroar in here with Rivalry. He's a boy, so this is going to be worth it. Take a little damage spikes, but Flamethrower should do a lot of damage, if not kill. If he doesn't kill, I can bring, you know, Golisopod back in or someone just to finish it off. But it does kill him, and that's Chestnut down, thank goodness, so I don't have to worry about that one anymore. He brings in his Kommo-o here, Shiny, which I do enjoy Shiny Kommo-o. I might find one and use a different set, but I didn't want to stay in for here, so I thought I'll bring Golisopod back out and try and get a bit of chip damage or stuff off him, take a bit of spikes damage, and then, oh my god, Focus Blast hits again, wow. So I was like, ugh, okay, back out we go again. Just came in and we're back out, and I thought, who am I going to bring in here? I thought, Rhydon should be able to live one hit, hopefully. And if I mean, he shouldn't hit me again with Focus Blast. I wasn't sure, but I thought I'd take the chance. Here he goes for the Flash Cannon. I thought, oh, with Flash Cannon I should be lucky, you know, be able to live. And I do, I just cling on there. Now this Rhydon, because he is back in the gen, he was only, you know, found through radar, doesn't have any very good IVs, and I didn't bother getting him to a level 100 and bottle capping him. So I just thought, oh well. But I got a nice chunk of damage off, and I wasn't too unhappy with that, and I take that damage, but, you know, I'm fine with that. So I'm going to bring Golisopod back out here, and I thought, okay, so I should, because there's only one layer of spikes, just live this. And I do, I just live it, and I'm going to go here for the first impression. I thought, I don't know how much damage I'm going to do, and unfortunately it was just a little less than needed. He's going to go for the Clanging Scales, but he honestly could have gone for anything, and Golisopod would have gone down. So I'm not too frustrated with that, because I know he's in range to be taken out by anything here. And so I'm going to bring the Pyroar back in, because I know I can make a decent use of this. And so I take more spikes damage, and that's starting to rack up just a little bit by little bit, so I've got to be careful where I swap. So I go for the Flamethrower, because as I said, anything I use should easily take him out, especially because he's a boy. It's 25% more damage, because for those who don't know, Rivalry ups your special attack and attack by 25% when versing the same gender, and down by 25 when a different gender. Now here I went for the Hyper Voice, you know, it'll just be normal because there's no gender, and I just do over half health, and I thought, oh, what's he going to use? And he pulls out the Confusion, and I thought, that's a little odd, but whatever. And then I thought, I wonder what he's going to do next. And he goes for the Endure, and I thought, oh, great, this is going to be a berry, and far out. And so it goes down, lives on 1 HP, and he's not a berry. And I thought, okay, I wonder what item he is. So anyway, he goes for the Quick Attack next, and I thought, okay, you know, that might just be enough to let his next Pokemon knock me out easy. But nonetheless, he's going to go down to the Hyper Voice, and I didn't miss, so I was happy with that. And yeah, so I was like, oh. Anyway, I still had 2 Pokemon left, and this is the Pokemon I was hoping for. The Azelf, shiny, obviously. And so I thought, here we go. So he goes for the knockoff, and usually he'd think that'd be alright, but luckily I'm holding the Z Crystal, so that leaves me alive just. And I'm going to get the Bloom Doom off here, and he was not suspecting this, which is really good because it gave me a bit of a chance to turn the tides here, because I, you know, it just didn't feel like it was going my way. But as you can, you know, you can run Sunny Day with Solar Beam to speed it up, but if you run a Z Crystal, it's quite a stronger move. Unfortunately, you only get to use it once though, but usually in Pyro circumstances and with his obvious bulk, you can't run it too often, so once is usually enough. Unlucky though, he is a Focus Sash, so I'm like, yo, yay, anyway, he survives, and I thought, okay, I got Beware left. Now, I didn't know if he carried a Psychic move or if he was physical or what set. If he was physical, I should be fine, but I thought, okay, he's probably going to go for the knockoff here, so I'm not going to go for the Fling. I'm just going to take him out with a Hammer Arm, because although it's not very effective, he is only on 1 HP, so no fuss. So that's the Azelf down, and we come down to the last Pokemon each. And I wasn't too afraid of this last Pokemon, because I mean, rarely you see a special set, but nearly always it's physical. And when it's physical, I mean, as I said, I'm fluffy, high defense, decent EVs in HP as well. So there's a bullet punch and it takes off almost nothing. So I thought, I'm feeling pretty safe there, and I knock him down to there. I'm like, oh no, I'm getting slower, big whoop. So anyway, and then he pulls out the roost, and I'm like, oh, damn it. Originally I was like, yeah, it's going to be super effective, and then I was like, wait a second, he's a bug steel, not a flying steel, you idiot, you know that. So anyway, he's keep going for the roost, as you'll see here, and I was like, oh. And I did check and I was like, damn it, he's going for this 10% miss, and knowing my luck lately, I'm probably going to miss on this 10%, and he's going to get higher and have a chance for a swords dance and set himself up. And I was like, oh, please just don't miss, give me this. This is a really good battle. And, you know, I'm going, come on, this is the last turn, I hope. And he roosts again, and I was like, damn it, just attack me, just let this go. But then again, at least he hasn't forfeited or quit like other people do. Anyway, and I get the hammer arm off again, and that is just going to hold on, but I heads up, get him next turn, and he goes down. So that'll be the battle. Either way, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like or some comments, that'd be great. Another suggestion for a team, they're always fun, and I try to get to them. There's a few little tidbits after this, so I hope you enjoy them. So I'll see ya.